Hi, I'm Aiman, and welcome back to my gardening videos. Last segment was about garlic, but today we're going to be talking about cucumbers. In this video, we're going to be doing this in sort of three sub-segments. We're going to be doing first our backstory behind the cucumbers, then we're going to be talking about actually growing and harvesting them, and finally we'll talk about some facts about cucumbers. Alright, so my mom actually grew these cucumber plants from seeds. Sometimes we grow our plants from actually already grown plants that we get from nurseries, but my mom actually grew these from seeds. And you can actually see the full growth process of these cucumbers by watching my gardening update videos. So go check those out. As you can see, they've gotten huge, from seeds all the way to this. And these trellises right here that we've also done videos on, they complement them beautifully. And today we're going to show you how we harvest them. And we're also going to show you some cucumbers from the harvest, because as you can see, there actually aren't that many cucumbers on here because most of them have been picked by my mom. Alright, so the ones that we're going to pick are actually not on this trellis because my mom has harvested most of these. But we're actually going to harvest this one right here. Alright, so let's talk about harvesting. Everything about this cucumber, the cucumber plant entirely, is spiky. It's rough. If you actually feel the leaves, you might get closer. This might be good for an ASMR channel. It's very rough. If you feel the stems, they're also very prickly. You should not touch them with bare hands like I'm doing right now. I don't know why I'm doing that. But the fruit itself is also spiky. It's less spikier than these ones, but it definitely does have a bit of self-defense mechanisms against, bugs, animals, pretty much any animals that you find in the backyard. So what you need to do is first, you're gonna want to wear gloves when you're harvesting them. You want to take your scissors, you want to find a well-grown plant like this one, well-grown cucumber like this one, and then you want to locate about a centimeter above where it first sprouts. Get closer, see, look. So I'm going to cut right here. This is hold on. There we go. And as you can see, we have our cucumber. If you look closely, you can see that these tiny spikes are on there. So what you need to do after you harvest it is you need to take some kind of cloth or rag and sort of go up and down it to get rid of these spikes so it's suitable for eating. So my mom here just gave me a cloth that you sort of need to rub up and down to get rid of these spikes. So as you keep doing this, you'll see that it's smooth enough for human contact. And over here, we have our full harvest of cucumbers. Look at that. Beautiful. Keep in mind that not all cucumber species have spikes. Some species like Japanese cucumbers or Indian cucumbers have less spikes, and especially sliced cucumbers, there's a specific species called sliced cucumbers that have less spikes than these do. I don't know why they call it like Japanese or Indian cucumbers. We'll have to do more research into that. But I do know that according to these markers here, these are called Oriental cucumbers. So, pretty cool. You can also use a paper towel if you don't have a cloth to rub the cucumbers, or you can use, my mom said, a vegetable brush, which can also get rid of the spikes. Alright, so the variety of cucumbers we usually like are actually called English cucumbers. They're the long and thin ones that you usually see at the grocery store, and that we actually usually do get from the grocery store. However, we couldn't plant them this year because we couldn't find them at nurseries, and also seeds are hard to get because of COVID. Pretty much all stores that had seeds were closed down. So unfortunately, we were only able to make do with the spiky cucumbers that we have this year. But hopefully next year we do plant English cucumbers, and then we can do a video on that. But talking more about cucumbers, they're really good. Pretty much all the other plants in this garden, they're high in vitamins, nutritious. They're very nutritious. And they also have antioxidants, which, they help with other problems like, not preventing aging, but helping with the aging process. And also, a cool thing about cucumbers is that a majority of them are water. Cucumbers can actually be almost, I think, up to 96% water. So they're a very good source of hydration. I think the phrase is, a cup of sliced cucumbers is almost as thirst quenching as a cup of water. So if you ever, these are very good for summer. So if you ever grow them, just keep that in mind, because it's very important to stay hydrated. It's very important to stay hydrated in the summer. And even if you don't like eating cucumbers, they also have other uses. You might see at spas, for example, or even just for personal use, people use sliced cucumbers to put on their eyes. And I think, I'm not sure if it's in the mix. I'm not sure if it's cucumbers or it's guacamole. I might be wrong. But they also use it for the face mask. So you can also use it for that. Because they're very they have a lot of water in them. They also do help with that that makeup routine. So they also are very good for that kind of routine. So they don't just have to be for eating. So it's very good for the ladies like my mom. But for now, I think that's pretty much all we have to cover about cucumbers. We're doing a lot of videos on the plants from my mom's garden, you know, because it's a very good source of content. Also because I'm pretty sure people are interested in all these different kinds of vegetables. And we're also still going to be doing videos on my mom's garden updates, which we'll do later. I'm not sure there's a lot of updates going around that it warrants an update video yet, but in the future we will do an update video. So for now, this is our garden. So I'm Aiman, and thanks for watching. Today we talked about cucumbers, but in the next segment we'll probably talk about either daon kasong or these peppers. But for now, I'm Aiman, and thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, look at videos on EyeOnAiman, especially the gardening updates and the other sub-segments like the blueberries and the garlic. And I'll see you there. But for now, signing out. Peace.